Alright, let's do a video of me heading into work. For those following along in the cheap seats, I'm currently doing 2 weeks of night that started tonight, and it's supposed to be get there by about 23:30 and done. 0600. Yeah, depends who your shift supervisor is. Change this around so you can see the neighborhood as I drive through it. Traction control's on. I don't have any weight in the truck because I found this one actually works pretty well without about 100 pounds worth of sandbags in the back. So since I don't need to carry it, I don't for this one. Kind of keeps my bed liner sprayed job for bed clear. And considering I deal with slippery ground for a winter job description, I really have got zero issues dealing with this other than anticipating other people's stupidity. It's gotten me this far. The access road is actually tricky, and I deliberately, when we moved here, forced myself to take extra time doing it so that I don't get into the habit of missing the oncoming headlights. And even despite that, there's been a couple of times that, oh, where'd he come from? It did happen. C'est la vie. And I'm also making sure Sarah sees the same thing when it comes to driving as I do. Hopefully her ability to handle it matches. Anyhow, where was I? This is my normal route to work. It takes typically normal traffic about 20 minutes. Oh no! What's that World Economic Forum doing with 20 Minute City? Yeah, whatever. You keep rage baiting over what you rage bait over. I'll deal with my reality as I understand it. Oh, something's coming over my headphones. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the audio. And that is about as much as I come to a stop at that stop sign, unless there's traffic. Bit of a wobble. Straighten that out before I hit the oncoming traffic. No need to put it in the four-wheel drive right now. Save that for emergencies or when it really gets bad. Give Buddy the extra room because he did the same to me. And, okay, so yeah, we're heading back up the base. We got close to about a foot of snow over the last 2 days, and it was only roughly done over the last day. We cleared it up yesterday for the main priority routes. And today it's time to fix up all the windrows that we left blocking parking lots and the actual parking lots. 408 Squadron, being the Air Force, I doubt will be a priority today, but they are normally right up there with the fire department in getting done, and so I suspect that'll be tomorrow. What's the opposite shift's crew doing? I have no idea. One of the universal truths is blame the other shift for stuff not being done. And I wish that was a joke, because that's exactly what's going on. And they've got some good people there. They don't have the most experienced shift supervisor, though. And ultimately, that makes or breaks what's being done. A bit of slippery here. And still not in four-wheel drive because it's not required. Don't abuse it until you need it, and it'll wind up saving your arse more than you realize. Much like taking off from this type of ground, allow your car to pick up speed before you step on this speed. And on comes the merge onto the Yellowhead before I turn on to the Henday. But as I said, this is actually pretty good roads. Scraped, sanded, half decent traction. Give or take the fools that also ride the roads. And over time, my guess is a couple of days, most of this stuff will be dry air evaporated. And you'll have solid ice until it turns suddenly into black ice with the wind tunnel effect that overpasses give you. Or as I like to call it, Monday. And yeah, I'm not riding on Buddy's ass. Nobody really coming up behind me, so I'm not really leaving the semi-trailers with the room. But I do keep track of who's going by what. Leaving the Yellowhead, which snakes through downtown Edmonton and is, since I've been living here, always under a form of construction. Onto the Henday. Fun fact, most of my time living here for the first few years, I wasn't able to read the road signs fully. I had to explain that to staff who was doing highway numbers to me, and yeah, that doesn't math to me. Such is my headspace. I could drive safely. I can navigate well. Well, as well as I was having Google tell me in my ear where to go. But fully functioning, being able to see all the road signs and knowing what they mean and taking it in, yeah, that was not within my capability at that time. Yet, still to get Sarah to her swim meets, I still needed to do no-fail tasks. And I was absolutely safe enough to navigate on the roads. I just didn't have the clarity that I have now, such as fracked up headspace. And I was aware of it then. Absolutely was aware of it, and I worked within my boundaries, my limits, my capabilities to make sure I could take my family where they needed to go as it happened. I didn't pick being an MDO 5 or 6 at a happenstance. It's one of the few remaining strengths I had left in me when my headspace decided to crash. Relied a lot on muscle memory, being able to navigate, a bit of understanding, the trials and tribulations I had to deal with. Yeah, I was aware of it at the time. I'm more aware of it now as I see things clearer. All right, coming up 10 minutes. Let's keep this one Facebook friendly. You have a good day.